There we go. There we go. Awesome. So, first things first, Laura, are you going to be speaking too, or is it just going to be Jessy today?
However you need me. If you want to ask me something, ask me something. I can also
Perfect.
speak.
That's even better. So, we can get kind of both of your guys' inputs on this with different questions. So it will be, yeah, kind of great to hear from the both of you. So for the first question, it's going to be, how did you get into this business?
Mhm. So when I got to know this business, I was about 25 years. So now I'm 32 already. But I have to say, I wasn't open at all. My brother started this business first, and he he always wanted me to become a customer. But when I just heard the word nutrition, I was like, okay, leave me alone, because I had a very bad opinion about all these supplements and wie heißt das, Eiweißshakes?
Protein shakes.
And protein shakes and stuff like this. So I wasn't really open, but my mother tried the products first. And that is so important, because an important point for you guys, because experience of other people can change your mind. I wasn't open for more like 8 or 9 months unless my mother had so great experience. She took the products to improve her immune system. And I just saw that it works, because she didn't change anything else, but she felt better. She wasn't so ill so often anymore. And so then I couldn't say it doesn't work. So I went to a seminar where I got to the products more in detail from a doctor. And then I became a customer, and that was the first point. Okay. So after 9 months, I was finally a customer and uses the Juice Plus capsules. And a few months later, for the business, I wasn't open at all as well, even though I was searching all the time. I was studying psychology at this point of time and working in a mobile phone contract store, so nothing really special. But I wasn't really happy about it. I mean, I liked the studies because of the topic, but I always wanted to have this freedom lifestyle, this travel lifestyle. I wanted to see the world, and even if you're self-independent but need to be at one place all the time, it doesn't work, right? So obviously I was searching for something different, but I wasn't open because I didn't took my brother for serious. You know what I mean? And that's also an important point. The second point, mostly your family and friends need somebody else to talk about this stuff. I wasn't open for 1 year for the business opportunity. Since my brother brought me to Barcelona, he just asked me to make some holiday together for 1 week. And we went there, but then there was a big Just Plus convention. Did anybody of you attend already a Just Plus convention? Oh, great. Okay, a few. Okay, so you know how it can change everything, right? So we were in Barcelona, and then I had to go to this convention as well. And for the first time, I understood, what this business has to offer finally. And after this convention, of course, I wanted to join the business. So my brother tried it for 1 year, talked to me all the time, stuff like this, but I didn't listen to him really proper, But then I attended this big event, and he didn't have to do anymore. So I became a business distributor. And in the beginning, it wasn't really easy, to be honest. I wasn't like talented or anything in this kind of work, but I had the will to learn. So, for the first online customer, it took me about 6 months because as I said, I wasn't talented. I didn't had anything to do with social media. I had never ever posted a photo before on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. So it was kind of hard for me, really. But after 1 year, I could do it full time. So see, 6 months for the first online customer. 6 months later, I made about 2,000 euros a month. Then I could get in full time. And 6 months later, again, after 1.5 years, I was also financial strong enough, to live the life I wished for through Just Plus. So it can be really, really fast if you're willing, to just learn the things, if you're a little bit patient in the beginning, and if you just keep learning and especially use all the offers you get here. And if you have the possibility to meet Claudia and Dennis, I would, when I was you, I would do anything to get there and to attend this event, because these are the kind of events and coachings that will bring you further, and that will finally help you to reach your dreams.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And I'll go ahead and go on with the next question. Laura, if you want to maybe answer this one. Jessy already kind of answered it in hers, so thank you so much. But I completely agree with you. For me, the Level Up event I went to in January completely changed everything for me. I didn't even know the top earner in Europe, Elizabeth, was actually staying in our Airbnb too. So that was kind of crazy to see. And that's another point. Elizabeth will also probably be there for the Vegas event in September for our team. So again, just really, really cool to hear that. So thank you. So for Laura, for you, when did you start seeing success in your business and knowing that you can do this full time?
Yeah, that's a nice question. I like that. Really quick introduction about me. I am in the business since almost 5 years now, and I got to know the business from my mom because Jessy signed my mom up, and my mom was basically bothering me all the time because when I came back from the US, I was there as an au pair for a year, and when I came back, I was studying and I had a part-time job as well to earn some money. And then my mom was bothering me all the time, like, try the products, try the business. I was so not into it. So pretty like the same like it was in Jessy's case. But when I finally did see the opportunity behind it, was after, I would say, as it was with you, like when I got to know more people. So I started in September 2017, just because my mom basically forced me to sign up. She was like, you're using the products anyways, so you can like buy them for yourself. And if you have to buy them for yourself, you can already have like your franchise license because it's going to be cheapest. Give me it card to her word. And it's like, I don't know, like, I don't even know if I have money for a franchise license. I had no clue what I'm getting into. And I was so skeptical. But when I was starting to, and I think that made the big difference, from just like, okay, maybe it's going to be something for me. And maybe sometimes I do something, because that was my attitude in the beginning. I was like, sometimes I'm going to do like these things Jessy told me then from the Zoom, and sometimes not, and sometimes yes. This didn't bring me any further. But after 2 months, when I attended Zoom calls like that, where I was listening to other successful people, there was actually one sentence which really, or like one task basically, which really changed a lot in my case. And this was a really simple task. And this was the task of, okay, have a to-do list where you basically just write down what you want to do every day and then do that every day. And then like it was Jessy's brother who told me that, and he was like, because for your brain it's going to be super good if you can do check marks. So it's like, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to write the things down and I'm going to do check marks. And this actually changed a lot, because in the beginning, like in my first month, I think only my best friend, she was buying the capsules and nobody else was buying anything. So in my first month it was maybe 30 euros or something I made out of a commission. But then when I finally started to treat the business not like a hobby, when I started to treat it like a business, and even though I only had like 1 hour a day, I thought I had 1 hour a day, I was still watching Netflix like a lot of hours as well. But the consistency, bringing in the consistency from like, okay, every day I'm going to sit down, do 1 to 2 hours, I'm going to do my stuff. That's when I saw the first results as well. That's when I finally like earned 100 euros, then 200 euros, 400 euros, and so on. And for me, like that was my first success. Like when I saw, okay, there's like really some money coming in. And then I did a really important thing, which is like also so similar to your experience. Jessy was basically, I think I was in the business for like 4 or 5 months. She was like, I'm going to be in Munich. There's going to be an event. Munich is so close to where you live. It's really far from me. You have to be there. Like go and come there. I was like, yeah, I'll see. Maybe. Oh, you have to come there. I'm gonna be there. So I literally went there by the bus, I think, and I could stay with her in the hotel for this weekend. And honestly, that was a really important thing for me because Jessy was there with another partner of hers. And honestly, when I heard in the beginning what she was earning, I didn't even believe that. Like that was so far away from me. But there was the one partner, and she to that time she was earning 2,000 euros, and she's been in the business for 2 years. And I was like, okay, with this, what we're doing, that's how you earn 2,000 euros, honestly. So it's like, okay, this is going to be really cool. I should really give it even more focus and more effort. And then 2 months later, I was also attending a really, really big event. So we also had a convention in Austria. And that was the point or the moment when I was sitting in the audience and I was watching like all the people on stage. And I always wanted to be like, a reporter or like a journalist, basically, when I was younger. And then I was sitting there, and I mean, I was studying still next to business. And then I was sitting there and I was like watching the people. And then there was, there were some women on stage, and I was like, actually, that's what they like. That's what I want to do. Like they are living their lives. They're like talking and like sharing their story and stuff like that. That's what I want to do in life. So that was my point when I realized, hey, I really want to do that full time. And I think that was also the very, very point when I really gave it a try, because on this convention, I decided to be finally convinced to also come to our team travel in Turkey. If I wouldn't have done that, then I think I would not be there where I am right now. So this literally changed everything. So after also 11 months, I could do it full time. And just because I attended all these things, and just because I surrounded myself with people who were already there where I wanted to be. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much. That's very, very insightful. If you ask kind of any of my team members, one word I say is consistency. So thank you again for touching on that. That's really, really all you need in this business. I completely agree with you. So maybe from the both of you guys for this next question, what are one or two of the biggest tips for just starting out and just getting your first customers and just getting your first team partners? What are 1 to 2 tips from each of you?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is that you're willing to do the thing you don't want. Okay. The reason why it was so hard for me the first couple of months was because I always felt so uncomfortable with everything. You know what I mean? When I made a few customers out, at my work and maybe in the family, 1 or 2. But for me, for example, just to think about posting, doing stuff like this, was really like horrible. I never did something like this before. And for you, it's another challenge, maybe for you, it's like direct contacts on the street, what you are afraid of, or I don't know. There are so many ways to do this business. But the thing is, if you really want to become successful, you have to learn everything, especially if you want to grow a big team, become a leader and be a role model. You just have to go through all the ways and get to know everything. But in the beginning, I wasn't really I wasn't really to do it. I was so busy with being afraid and thinking about, what are other people thinking of me, And I had also some bad experience, of course, in my family, and some of my friends didn't like what I was doing. So I was so focused with this negative emotion instead of focusing on doing the work. And what then changed after five months, was that I made the decision on a convention. Again, it was my second one. There I made a decision that I will do anything now that I have to do, that I will just treat it like, like school. In the beginning, you are learning, I I just told myself, okay, from now on, you will do anything, doesn't matter what, that is necessary to become successful. You know, you will do every task, doesn't matter how you feel, you will do it every day. Doesn't matter if you are motivated or not, because believe me, you won't be motivated every day, so that won't be enough, you know, to become really successful. And after I changed my attitude, that made the biggest impact for me in my business, because, you know, network marketing is not really a hard business, to be honest. We just need to find people and share our stories. Okay, so indeed, that's our work. But the problem is our brain, because we have so many, I don't know, so many fears about things that are honestly not really important, but somehow it holds us back. And I think that is the most important thing, that you just do what your upline tells you, because your upline just have the best for you in mind, you know, and they know how it works. So when I was you, I was just, you know, look on what is Chris doing, for example, was Ryan doing, and just repeat it. Just do it every day and do all the tasks they are offering you. You know, through all this, you will grow through the action. You know, and there are so many people who are just thinking about stuff, and that was me the first month. But that won't bring you anywhere. You just have to come in action and just do the things. You know, and then you will grow automatically.
Yeah. There was like a lot in there, obviously. The only thing I can add basically is, you know, and I heard that like on the last event where I was attending, actually, guys, you have everything it needs already. Like, I know, like sometimes we would think, okay, so I'm starting something new. I have no clue how it works. So I need to attend to this and to this and to this, and I need to watch this call and need to read that book and I need to do this. Guys, you like, as soon as you have your own experience, and honestly, your own experience can be, okay, you ordered the complete, you're going to be fascinated how nice the complete tastes, and you already have your own experience. Of course, it makes a lot of sense to have a real experience. So do your own challenge, like no matter if it's like losing weight, gaining muscles, or if it's like something else with like your immune system, whatever it is, just have your own experience. And if like as soon as you have it, you are all ready to go. You can like totally just go get out there and talk to people. And I think a really important thing for the beginning is, that's what I always do with my people in the onboarding, that you just like get a little feeling about, okay, who is the person in front of me? Is it like a really close friend to me? Then it might be the best thing to do to just ask them for their opinion, to just ask them for help, that they give you feedback about what you're doing, because that would have changed a lot. If my mom would have approached me like this, I would have been way more open in the beginning. So that can actually make your start easier with friends and family. If instead of like, it's so cool, you need that, you should try it. No, do it in another way. Like just say, hey, I get to know something really cool. I'm super excited, honestly. I'm super excited to get that started. But honestly, I would really like to have some feedback from somebody else. And I was thinking about you because I really trust you. I mean, honestly, you're my best friend. So it would be super nice. I would really appreciate it if you could take 20 minutes next week to just take a look and give me some feedback afterwards. That's everything you need to do with friends and family, because they will be way more open. And other than that, if you do your own experience, if you have your own experience, just talk about it. And a really important thing also for the beginning is, it's not your task, or like it's not your responsibility to educate people. In the beginning, you won't have all the knowledge. And also, people don't buy because all of the information, maybe like, I don't know, like one person out of 100. Most people, they buy because of emotion. So the only task you have basically is that you just do your own experience, and that you tell people not like what's in the capsule. You tell them, why did you get started? What was your problem? Where was the issue? How did you get to know the whole thing? And what is your goal with it? As well with the concepts, with the products, but also with the business. don't inform the people. Like if you want to inform them, use your upline or use videos or use Zoom calls. But if you are talking to them, just inspire them with your story. And yeah, that's basically what I would give you for the start. You already have it all inside of you, so you can already do it. Just like as Jessy said, you just need to get started.
Perfect. Thank you so much. We have 2 more questions for you guys. Let's see. Maybe one of you guys take one question, and then for the last one, maybe both of you or one of you just touch on the other one. So, did you ever doubt the business, and what did you do from there?
Honestly, at the beginning, I think everybody's a little bit insecure, or so I was definitely not because of the products or anything, but because of myself. I think probably everybody can relate to this. And the interesting thing is, then I just got into action, right? And when you're in action, you have no time to doubt. So mostly, if you're doubting, you're not doing your work, to be honest. But my biggest doubting actually came when I was an NMD. There I was already making big money, but again, to this point of time, that was, that to this point of time, for the first time, I made over 10,000 euros a month. I was just traveling around. I had a good time, and I stopped doing the work again. Okay, because I was just enjoying. And after a couple of months, that was really like, when you're not used to do the things, you won't have the results anymore, right? It's normal. If I want to have results today, I have to do the same work that you are doing, that I did when I was starting. But as soon as you stop doing the things that are bringing you the results, you start doubting. It's normal, okay? If you're not used to it for, I don't know, 2 months, you think like, oh, how was it like? How can I do a customer? And does it really work? And is it for me? And it's this really, yeah. And the thing is, when you don't see results anymore, it's not really fun, right? And when it's not fun, you're doubting it's the right thing for you. Yeah. And actually, that changed after I start doing the things again. You know what I mean? Because to be honest, there's no better thing than network marketing in this world. We have all the advantages without the disadvantages. We can do a business where you can be creative, you can do your own thing, you don't have to do what anybody else wants you to do, you have no risk, you have a big community that is supporting you, helping you. Honestly, to this point of time, because I did also a lot of coachings in this year when I was doubting, because I was also a little bit bored, when you master a thing for the first time and then you feel like, okay, I got it now, then you're like, okay, what's the next thing to do, right? So I attended a lot of seminars, stuff like this, got into other businesses, and just, looked at them. I learned trading and I don't know what else, just beside, because I had a lot of time now, right? With my Just Plus business, because it makes me so free and gave me so much time. But what I really saw after 1 year is like, okay, there's no better business opportunity, and it's my task, to get the fun into my business, to do it in a way that I really enjoy it, that I want to do it every day, because that's the thing with every work, with every job that you can do. You can enjoy it if you do it in your style, if you find a way that it's fun for you. And because of this, we also always say, surround yourself with other people who are self-minded, then of course it makes more fun. Since 3 days, Laura have been here now, and for me the business is much more fun now because we're doing it right now together, right? So but find a way that you enjoy the time, that you enjoy the work, because you can do it if you're just asking the right question. But if you the time before that, I never asked myself like, okay, how can I make this business enjoyable, or or funny? And so that was just like hard work for me. It felt like this before, because I had this attitude. And again, it all is about your attitude, and this is in every area of this business. So yeah, I think that was the way how I overcame it. Sometimes it takes time. If you're doubting about yourself, the best thing you can do is, again, do the things you're afraid of, because then you see that you can do it as well, that the things are never that big or that scaring or that horrible that we think before it might would be, you know. So I think that was the way I overcame it.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. And last one, maybe for the both of you guys, what are your long-term goals in this business? What are your long-term goals? I know you guys might have a lot, so maybe like once you maybe retire from this business, what do you guys hope you have accomplished?
Okay, yeah, I can start with that. That's a really I get the question, but I really find it funny because, like, honestly, I cannot even imagine that I'm gonna retire from it. Because honestly, if you build it up that it's just like your life, and then it doesn't feel like work. Like, honestly, my retirement will basically look like, so I want to or I will be living in, like, let's say already like in 10 years or something. I will be living somewhere on the beach. I love the beach. I already moved to Spain, so that's like one step further than from Austria basically to the beach. But I really I want to have like a huge villa on the beach, like directly on the beach. I haven't decided the place yet. I need to travel a little bit more to decide that, but maybe it's going to be Malibu or wherever. Like directly on the beach, with an infinity pool as well. And I want to have a family. So that's basically my plan, that I want to like wake up in the morning, have my two kids, I don't know, like running into our room, waking us up, and then just go with them to the ocean right in the morning, like do some surfing together and stuff like that, and like doing some yoga on the beach. And what I really want to achieve is that not just me and my family are totally free and can do every day what we want to. I also want to like have all my friends being able to do the same. So like one of like the like one moment out of like my whole vision movie I have in front of me is that I really want to like basically do like a whole week of like a little beach event for like a whole week, like a beach festival, where I basically can like, I don't even need to invite my team members because they're gonna make a lot of money for themselves anyways, that they also have their beach houses or like their villas over there, but that they can all attend, that we have like cool things, that we have like jet skis, that we have like the coolest things you can just imagine. Because I always think the only thing, like, there's so cool stuff out there. Like, you could go out there and rent a helicopter tour for like the next 3 hours. But the reason why most people don't do that right away is just because they either don't have the money or they don't have the time for it. So that's what you can achieve with that business for you, and also for so many other people. And especially for the people where, you know, okay, they're never going to be in that business. For example, I mean, my mom was in the business, but she's not doing it anymore. So my mom and my sister, for example, I know that they will unfortunately probably never be on the same level of income where I'm going to be. So what I want to do is that I make so much money basically that I can also like invite all of the people, who I love, that I can just like invite them to come to Malibu as well and like have the best time. And I think that's one of the things I really desire, is that whatever like a person I love wants and what they ever have dreamed of, I want to be the person who makes it possible for them. Like, I want to create all these magic moments. I want to, like, if somebody really wants to swim with dolphins, I'm going to be the person who's going to take them out to swim with dolphins, you know? So that's what you can actually do. And that's, for me, of course, it's cool to have like your own money and to be able to go on the greatest vacations with your family. But honestly, if you're not really financial independent, then it always says that's pure, how do you say it, egoistic? Like, if, pure selfish, basically. It's super selfish to not be rich. Because if I'm not rich and not really really successful, then it's always just going to be about me. And maybe about my 2 kids and husband or whatever, that we have a car, that we have a house, that we can go on holidays. But if you're not financially free, then it's never going to be about other people. You won't be able to like help other families. You won't be able to really change something in the world. And that's what I want to do. And that's where I'm going to be when I not retire.
Thank you. I really, really like how you said it at the end, how, again, if you're financially free, you can help others. So we're already doing that with, again, the You Move Club and being able to give away free training for everyone. So yes, I really, really enjoy that. But so Jessy, kind of very similar question, but what has already changed in your life from the business? And this will be the last question.
So honestly, in my life, everything changed. Yeah, of course, my whole lifestyle changed. I took you after 1.5 years. I had also a lot of money, and if you have a lot of money, you can have a lot of great experience. So I think since then, I've been traveled every month, 1 or 2 times around the world. I don't know. I went into so many different countries for a while, stayed in the US, then maybe in Thailand or whatever I wanted to see. I just went there. Had also the opportunity, to really build people abroad. For example, when Laura started, she lived in another country. Okay, she's still living in another country, but then I had also, for example, the money to a visitor every month. Of course, if you have more money, you can support people in a better way. And also build the business even more fun. And last year, for example, I moved to Dubai because during Corona, it wasn't really funny in Germany. It was really, yeah, it sucks. I don't know, probably in the USA the same, but in Dubai it was much better. They had a normal life, and that's also a thing. If you have enough money and if you're flexible, you just can leave. So I just left. And then I went to Dubai, and then I thought about, okay, it's really nice here, a lot of great people. So I just moved there, moved my business there, and now everything changed again. Was ist nochmal verlobt? Engaged. I'm engaged, and my future husband doesn't really like Dubai, so now we're moving to Turkey. And I really enjoy this flexibility, because it doesn't matter which new decision I'm doing, and it doesn't matter what I want to do. The business gives me always the capacity of money, of time, everything. The business is really like the stable part of my life, and the rest part of my life, I can do every day a new decision, and it will just support me to do whatever I want to do. We will get a child now, a girl, in October, and now of course, I'm super grateful, that I can also not like just having a career, but also being there for my kids. You know what I mean? So many people always have to decide between, okay, I can have a family, or I can do business and give my kids away to I don't know where. But I just can't have everything, guys, to be honest, because I have the time and the money. That's it, really. And I'm so grateful for it. And especially when I think about how I changed, how I changed during all this time. Because when I started here, I was a girl who was all the time just doubting about what do other people think about me. Do they like me? I'm doing a good job or not? I had just such a negative focus, and I was always doubting and just wanted that. Yeah, I don't know. And today I'm so much more, self-esteem, yeah,
confident.
Yeah, self-confident. Today I know that I just can do anything, doesn't matter what. For example, we want to buy, we have a house right now in Turkey where we are living, but we want a new one, and the ones we like, because all the prices rises is about half a million, so right now I have no half a million, but we know next year I can. Just because of this business, because if you need more cash, you can just do build more teams. And I have also like this confidence that I know I will do it. and this confidence I got through this business. I learned so much about communication with other people. Also, the relationship to my brother changed totally because we are working together, and you learn so much about yourself, about your fears, and you come just, with every step, you become better, happier, and freer in your mind as well. And I think that's the biggest gift. But yeah, it changed in all areas of my life, in my lifestyle, in my secureness, of course, also, also in these times, I'm so happy to have, this business which is stable, where I don't have to be bothering if Corona or a war or something else, can, I don't know, well, was heißt das, kaputt machen?
Destroy it.
Yeah, destroy it, because it just depends on me and what I'm doing. And I think especially in this time, we can be really, really super grateful to have this opportunity, and like Laura said, our task is not just, to change our lives. I mean, I'm really, really happy that I can offer my kids everything they want to do, and private schools and I don't know what else, but also we can give so much back because we are a big community, right now we are also already having charity projects from the Move Club, but that's just the beginning, that's really like my vision, because I have a lot of great leaders in my team, but most of them aren't making the money, you need to have like a really nice lifestyle and not to doubt about everything. So of course, this is the first goal, that all of my leaders make a lot of more money, and that we then together really can make an impact on this world. I want to make more charity projects, stuff like this, because if you are a lot of people, you can just, move the world. And indeed, that's our mission, right? Move millions people, inspire so many people. And I know absolutely together we will do this. And everybody who's on this journey, lucky you that you came to the Move Club, because here you're really surrounded by people with a mission, people who are driven and who will really go for it. And whoever will stay on this mission with us will succeed in the end.
Awesome. Thank you so much to both Jessy and Laura. I really appreciate it. I know my team here appreciates it as well. And congratulations to the both of you for how far you've come in the business and all the success that you're bringing, not only you, but your families and your downlines as well. And a special congratulations to you, Jessy, for your engagement and your baby on the way. So I'm very excited to see a little bit more about that on social media and when you guys come to the US next as well. But again, thank you so much for being here, waking up very early to be here. And we all really appreciate it. But yeah, that's going to be about it for this call. Also, thank you to Bert as well and Chris for waking up very early, and Skylar, I know it's morning for you as well. It's 1 a.m. So thank you for being up as well to you. But yeah, other than that, you guys, I will be sending both Jessy's and Laura's profile to our group chat so you guys can follow them, connect with them. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys next Wednesday. And if we have a call tomorrow, I'll see you guys in the call tomorrow. Have a great night, you guys, and have a great morning to Laura,
Bye.
Jessy,
Thank
Chris.
you.